I noticed that it's not organic. I like organic. I like it just to come out. I like the heart just to speak. You know, because that's where the real truth is. Some people think because you on like intoxicated or you done took something that all of a sudden now you empowered and now you speaking your real truth. A lot of times I don't believe that. I think that the real truth come out when you speak from the heart, not from drinking alcohol and some kind of drugs, man. I just think that um, you know, if you have a passion, that's the key too, man. You gotta have a passion. Like,
Do you think Rogers had a passion?
absolutely, Jerry Rogers had an extremely gifted passion because he wouldn't have wrote all those books, man, that are cherished today. I mean, this guy, I don't think he lived to see how important his contributions are to black people. Um, and for those who want to be re-educated like white, hey, he contributed to them. But for us, his primary motivation was to educate us. I don't think he lived to see how powerful his contribution is to our struggle, to our advancement, man.
What about Dr. Sabi?
Dr. Sabi, brother, Dr. Sabi uh, has also made an impact in the struggle and liberation in America and throughout the world. I mean, that was a heavy loss, losing Dr. Sabi. But I think he saw how, Dr. Sabi saw how the impact that he made and the cures that he was able to make in the health industry. Whereas Dr. J.A. Rogers, this is the 1920s. Dr. Sabi had access to the modern technology, Instagram and so forth. J. Rogers didn't, so a lot of people didn't know about him. In fact, he predated the black movement. Dr. Sabi came about during the black movement. J. Rogers was part of making materials before the black movement. When the black movement in the 60s and 70s, I'm saying, came about, J. Rogers started in 1920. What happened is those materials he wrote inspired that movement. So, and influenced that movement. So what's happening is so they came in two different eras and affected different generations. But the long standing J. Rogers is still affecting the mindsets, beyond his time.
Tell me about John Henry Clark.
With John Henry Clark, that was another great loss. I think that all these people had good intentions. They all wanted to see the rise of the black man and woman. They all wanted to see us grow as a race, as a nation. I don't like to say race because we're not a race, we a nation. A race signifies a beginning and an end, and black people are not a race. We're a nation, and we live all over the planet, and then we need to speak, the truth to this power and stop dividing ourselves. So we live all over the planet. We're a nation. We're never going to be a race. Everybody that came from us is a race. So John Henry Clark, or Dr. Joseph Ben Yakiman, all of them had a motive to see black people rise. Now, I don't always agree with some of their fine points, but their motive was to help eradicate ignorance that we suffer from for a lack of knowledge. About people destroyed. Black people didn't have a knowledge of self, and black people didn't know the glorious history of our ancestors.
How did Elijah Muhammad help you?
Well, Elijah Muhammad, that's the most significant person that impacted my life. And the most honorable Lord Farrakhan. I think I'm doing what I'm doing as a result of the motivation I got from the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. He opened my eyes, to dignity and to self-development and consciousness. I came out of the college and I didn't have a knowledge of self. I had a degree from USC, but I didn't have knowledge of self. I didn't know that black people was first on the planet. I had a degree in the 80s. Well, Elijah Muhammad, through his disciples like Farrakhan, Malcolm X, Muhammad Ali, Dr. Khalid Muhammad, Dr. Sabi, I can keep going on and on. His disciples are a multitude, people who have been affected by his movement since the 1930s. He's influenced so many great giants. So I love the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad, and they trying to write him out of history. Well, I'm going to do my best to let everybody know that they need to read books written by the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad, because he was taught directly, and I believe this, and I'm not ashamed to say it. I believe he was taught by God in person, because he didn't have but a third-grade education, and he was so highly intelligent. All his disciples are intelligent. Malcolm X is intelligent. Farrakhan is intelligent. You might not like what they say. Muhammad Ali was intelligent. They never graduated from college. So how could a man with a third-grade education turn their lives around and then impact the masses of our people? Them three are known all over the world. All over the world, those three are known. How is that possible?
What would you say could help black people, especially the youth now, with the police violence going on and the struggles that young blacks are having in the community, especially young black males and females? What advice would you give to them?
The advice I would give to them is love thyself first. I would say, for a lack of knowledge, my people destroyed. I would say, man, it's a saying. How do you eat an elephant? Well, one bite at a time. Well, listen, we all got to start from somewhere. So just take one day at a time. And even if you slip back one step, tomorrow take 2 steps forward. You know, you got to start, though. That's the key. Whatever ambition you have or whatever dream you have, you know, you need to start today, not tomorrow. Jump off the cliff, man, and just get going. That's all. Listen, the greatest gift, we have no excuses but the excuses we make. There's no reason why we can't be successful. I don't care what your condition is. I don't care what circumstances that you came out of. I'm telling you right now, you can be successful today, 2020. You need to make your mind up. You need the most powerful gift you got is your mind, and you need to step up into it. Stop making excuses. Stop disbelieving that you can't be great and do what you want to do. Don't let obstacles get in your way, because that's the lie the devil done told. They put these obstacles out here. We had a black man that was president. We all thought that could never happen. And that's the greatest contribution that Barack Obama, former president of the United States, has contributed to black people. It ain't got nothing to do with the policies that he made while he in office. It don't have nothing to do with decisions he made when he was off. The greatest gift that he gave to the black man in America and the black woman in America and the black man around the world is that get up and be great. Get up and be great. Stop making excuses for failing. Stop making excuses why you can't be great. That picture of him in the Oval Office is far-reaching than any policy that he ever created. You know why? I can do anything. That's why I got these backpacks up here. I can do anything. We start with the youth, because the youth is 100% of our future. We got too many excuses why we can't be great. Faith in a mustard seed would move a mountain. Well, that's what most Christians teach in church from Jesus. Faith in a mustard seed will move a mountain. We got to have faith in something. You got to believe in something. So we got this picture of a black man in the Oval Office. The line has to wake up, man, because you ain't got no more excuses. No more excuses. Stop lying to yourself. Stop saying, oh, I can't do this, oh, I can't do that because of white supremacy, or because of black inferiority, or because of lack of money, or because we know all that exists. We know that all that's an obstacle, but that's all it is. That's all it is. Because despite all that, we have people who have come out of the ashes of all of that and been great. Elijah Muhammad, Muhammad Ali, Malcolm X, Dr. King, Barack Obama. Should I keep going on? W.E. Du Bois, Booker T. Washington. These are individuals. It's time that we rise as a community and as a people collectively, though. We got great individual achievement. But what we don't have is a movement about where we collectively need to move together for a greater purpose.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you. Welcome.